Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel, leave your thumbs up, and leave your comments. I want to thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate you stopping by. It means the world to me. And I do hope that you had a good Thanksgiving and you was able to spend it with your family. Congress said we shouldn't spend it with our families, but they did. So I hope you did too. Y'all got some very bad news to report this morning. Yesterday morning at 6:30 a.m., my sister passed away. She went to be with Mama. But on the brighter side of this, she is not suffering anymore because she did suffer a while. The House of Representatives are now encouraging its members to stay in Washington for a vote. They have many things to vote on this week of December the 7th. All these things are around the the government funding bill and the corona relief package. They say they will bring these items up as soon as they are ready. So they would like for all the members to be in Washington ready to vote. Then right after this, they announce they will start voting on December the 2nd. If they get a bipartisan stimulus bill, it could also be voted on at the same time. And they said this themselves. It came out of their mouth. But y'all, please don't hold your breath because we know how they've done us in the past. Congressman French Hill said we need PPP funding now. And the governors needs the flexibility to spend the original CARES Act money. But after December the 31st, they will lose this money. He also said we need more unemployment funding, and it needs to be before Congress goes on recess, aka another vacation. President-elect Joe Biden is pushing for more PPP money, more stimulus checks, more state and local funding, and more unemployment funding. And if they can get the Mooch Man Skinny bill and add in the $455 billion they got back from the federal government, this could easily take care of all of these things very fast. So why don't we do this now and then work on another one later? I know the skinny bill is not what people want, but we could get help for the people like right now. And then after the new year, they can revisit another stimulus package if needed. Congressman Dole said that the politicians should not be allowed to go back on vacation until a stimulus package is passed. Ain't this the same thing we've all been saying all along, but they just don't care? Mario Cuomo says his state is broke and don't have the money it would take to pass out the vaccine when it comes out. This is how bad the state needs funding. Being broke could hold up the vaccine reaching the people that needs it the most. President Trump wants everyone to know that Joe Biden should not get credit for the for the COVID vaccine. He said it was all him. I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about this. I don't think Joe Biden should get credit for it, and I don't think President Trump should get credit for it. Neither one of them made that drug. Pfizer made that drug. And Pfizer did it without government funding. They did it on their own. President Trump had nothing to do with that. Joe Biden had nothing to do with that. So why should they get the credit for it? Joe Biden said, if the stimulus package is not passed by the time he takes office, he will look into executive orders. This is what the executive orders would be going for if he can do it. Federal unemployment benefits. He wants to prolong the eviction protection. He wants to give people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, an extra $200 per month. He wants to extend the student loan deferral, and he also wants to cancel $10,000 of student loan debt per person. There is other members that's wanting to do up to $50,000 per person. But man, if they could get at least $10,000, that would wipe out a lot of people's student loan debt. Both the House and the Senate will be going back to work on Monday after their Thanksgiving vacation with their families. Let's just hope they get something done for the American people for a change. President Trump has now started taking questions from reporters after the elections. So I guess he's over pouting. You know, ever since the election, every time they get through with a little briefing and the reporters wants to ask him questions, he turns around and walks away so rudely. The COVID vaccine from Pfizer could be available as early as next week. But will the states have the funding that it takes to pass it out? The governors of each state will be in charge of passing out this vaccine in their states. I really don't think this is a good idea because you know how the government is anytime they get involved in something. I really believe they should send this vaccine to doctors' offices and to the hospitals and conduct the vaccine the same way they did the testing. The testing went pretty easy, and I think the vaccines could also. I mean, after the governors gets a hold of it, they're going to just send it to the doctor's offices and the hospitals for injections. So why not just skip the governor and just take it on to the hospitals and the doctor's offices? I really hope you all had a good Thanksgiving with your families. After all, we know the Senate and the Congress did. It was okay for them, so it should be okay for us. Y'all, I will have another video today at noon. Y'all please come back and watch it. I have a free gift for y'all. No strings attached. I just want to give you something to show my appreciation for you being here. So please come back and get your free gift. And just know I love you all. And thank you so much for your support on this channel. Y'all, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And please watch the video that's popping up here now. And let's all say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders, no matter who they are. Let's say a prayer for everyone that's been hurt by COVID and hurt by our governments, by the lack of actions from our governments and all governments around the world. Y'all, again, please come back at 12 noon and get your free gift as my token of appreciation. I do love you all. And please watch the video that's popping up here now. It's the live stream from last night. My wife and I have a live stream every night at 9 p.m. On that show, we do not talk stimulus. We do not talk politics or Bitcoin. We just have a lot of good laid back fun. And that's what we had last night also. Please check it out. And if you don't like it, the beauty of it is you don't have to come back. But please check it out one time. And just know I do love you all. See you around noon. Ciao.